Perspective.
It is Channel Africa, and we are the upside right here on a Wednesday afternoon.
And we are talking all things creator economy across Africa. So the beauty about certain platforms, right, is that they're able to connect us to the best of the best across the African continent. And someone who has their sound on Africa is our very own Palesa Tau, who's the founder of Sound on Africa, who has created a network to create creatives together. And she's going to explain a little bit more about it. Palesa! Hello! Clearly you are out and about making the money, darling. How are you doing?
100%.
Good for you. Good for you. We are so proud to be chatting to you, not only because you're a colleague, but you are such an entrepreneur in your own right, and you're doing amazing things on the continent and even at Channel Africa. So chat to us about Sound on Africa and what it is exactly and how you're hoping to connect brands and creators.
Well, guys, this is very exciting for all of us. Yesterday, we were launching, not only were we launching Sound on Africa, which is a creative agency, we're launching this Kenya Creator Network that has finally gone live. So Sound on Africa is a creative agency. It's been in the works for a while, and we do quite a number of things, but we decided to focus on a project that had to bring together the creative economy of the continent. And we started all of that in Kenya. So in case people are wondering, why did we want to start this creator network in Kenya? It's because according to the latest statistics, in October 2025, 18.4 million users were active in Kenya. And that's more than any other users, not just on the continent, but any other users in the world. So it only made sense to go and start this creator economy in Kenya and for Kenyan users. But not only that, Kenya really is growing. It's doing so well. Its economy has grabbed so much attention. We know that it's also like the fintech capital of the world. And their creators are doing fantastic. A lot of brands are moving from some parts of the continent who have established themselves in places like South Africa, have moved themselves to Kenya. So when they go there, they're wondering, okay, we want to market. And of course, the only way, or one of the only ways to market successfully these days is through social media. But it takes a long time to set up new structures in a new country when you want to get those, not just the content creators to trust you, but also to get the audiences and the people who are actually going to buy your products and services to trust you. So what Sound on Africa did was create those structures for you. And we created an influencer network with micro, nano, macro influencers who are signed to Sound on Africa from a minimum of 1 year, a maximum of 3 years. And they're assigned to us. So we already know who they are. We know their numbers. We know their algorithms. And when you come to us as a brand looking to market to Kenya, we've done half the work for you already. And we give you a quick turnaround. But we're not just a platform that's online, because that's easy to do. I mean, we have AI right now. But because we are real humans and real teams, not just here in South Africa, but we're working with the team in Kenya as well. We know these people. We understand how people think, how the influencers think, and we're able to build this relationship both ways, both on the sides of the brands, but also on the side of the influencers.
Yeah. I want us to talk about the audiences in Kenya, because I think audience reception is different across the board, right? And I remember speaking to one of the Kenyan creators, Crazy Kenna, like a couple of months ago, and he was speaking about how people want realness and authenticity. When you're looking for those influencers and also kind of balancing what the audience wants, what are some of the things that are of note to you?
I think you hit the nail on the head. Authenticity is number one. I mean, even when you look at the numbers, and the numbers don't lie, the biggest reach that any brand is able to get is from an authentic post or an authentic interaction. So when we look for influencers, of course, we look for influencers who work across all different scopes. But we look at something called UGC, which is user-generated content. And this basically means that these creators live that particular life. They're not just creating your content. So it's not just one celebrity posting something that they've never eaten before and pretending it tastes good. If it's a food, this is something that would have been part of their life already. If it's sports, if it's activewear, if it's anything, whatever this brand is, we're going to find a creator whose lifestyle, and content already fits quite, seamlessly into that brand and into that content. So that authenticity is very, very important. And the audiences move towards that authenticity.
Palesa, let's chat about the work that you've done across industries, because I think you're possibly one of the most accomplished social media and media entrepreneurs that we have in the country. And that's why you're doing this amazing work. But how has, your previous work and even being on Survivor served you as an entrepreneur? Because when I realized that I was working with you here at Channel Africa, I was just like so enthralled and so entertained by the fact that you have so many different facets and elements to you as a person, and I think that's also part of your allure.
Absolutely. I don't believe in being one-dimensional. I think a one-dimensional life can be quite boring.
Yeah.
And I think I'm here in particular to explore everything that has been given to me, explore my talents, in its fullness, explore my mind in its fullness, and just, really understand myself, but also get to understand the world. So, broadcasting was one of my first loves, of course. I am a multi-award-winning broadcaster. I work there at Channel Africa, of course. But I always want to push myself, and I always want to discover why this particular thing, resonates with me. And so I really follow that route quite authentically. And I enjoy it because it makes my life so exciting. And it makes me learn quite a lot about, not just about myself, but about life and about people. And I mean, I live here with these people. So the best I get to know myself in this really incredible world, especially in this incredible continent, I think the better it will be for myself, but also for the societies and the communities around me.
Girl, hold on. Is Out and About broadcasting from Kenya?
No, Out and About is broadcasting from South Africa, but that's the beautiful thing about what we do, right? We use this incredible internet, but we also use our partnerships to our advantage. I mean, I've been working with the continent, both as a broadcaster and in other ways, for quite some time now. And that connection, that creating community, that's why it's so important to do that, because I can be in South Africa and run a intercontinental business like this one, because like I said, we're only starting in Kenya, but this is going to be different networks across different parts of the continent.
Sure.
So yes, if you're a creator in Zimbabwe, we want you to hit us up. There will be a network for Zimbabwe creators. There'll be a network for Namibian creators, South African creators, and like creators all across the continent. So Kenya is just where we're starting, but we're moving all across the continent. I mean, we want to ring true to what the continent is trying to build, and that's that intercontinental networks, right? We want to ring true to, I think, the beauty of what Africa is trying to create with the intercontinental free trade, and we're appealing to that.
Oh man, you're absolutely amazing. Maybe I should have said will be broadcasting from that side, because it sounds to me like your ducks are in a row.
Yes.
Sound on Africa, and I know that there's a lot of creatives that are looking for this opportunity. Where can they find you?
Okay, well, they can find us on our website, that's soundonafrica.com, and they can also send us an email. So if you're a creator, but also if you're a brand who's trying to appeal to different markets on the African continent, just drop us an email at info@soundonafrica.co.za. That's info@soundonafrica.co.za.
Power woman back to back right here on Channel Africa. Palesa Tau, our colleague, and an incredible entrepreneur, a broadcaster, and of course media personality. What a rock star!
I mean, really, girl. Shout out to you.
This is why I love this job. I'm inspired by people I work with on daily.
She said being one-dimensional is boring.
Nah, it
Bafazi. We need to work.
We concur. Palesa Tau on the upside. Let's get into another power woman now. She's bringing us the sport right here on Channel Africa. Zycon. It is 4:30 CAT. What you got?
Sports.